closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. It's interleague baseball next on the show. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Home has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Hot shot to third. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Byron.
And that misses inside 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Striding in, Jonathan Scope. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cain comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun. The windup and the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Moustakas. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He carries a batting average of .389. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The center fielder.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. No balls and a strike to count. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pop.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outfielder shifted to the left now as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way, and we'll see if that pays off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Popped him up. Gonzalez has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Outfielder shifted to the left now as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way, and we'll see if that pays off. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Pineda sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up now, Eric Thames. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Thames behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4. And he is out. So digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-1. Slow roller left side. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Up next for Minnesota, Jason Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Braun coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready now, Jorge Polanco. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Flipped out the other way toward short. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Taylor Rogers answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. High and deep to straightaway right. Kepler racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Ready with the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. Prone is there. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Moustakas on third. Arcia on second. Cain is over at first with one away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with two outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. Now with the plate, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Trevor Hildenberger answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. 0-1 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So striding in, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 1-0 count, here it is. Smoke toward third. To second for 1. To Aguilar for the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Eddie Rosario. First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this is up and in, ball 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that retires the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis Shaw. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Outfielders shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way, and we'll see if that pays off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And Braun's going to be in there at third with a triple. In now the Brewers DH, Eric Thames. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Mike Moustakas.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Thames, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2 and an off-speed pitch. Striding into the box, Max Kepler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hops this one up. Arcia will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's C.J. Cron now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Orlando
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Polanco right there. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The center field.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. So striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar. And they're runners at the corners now.
Aguilar.
He's set, and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 6 runs, 13 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get him to a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. There's ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And Alberto Mejia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Has a look, now the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Mejia, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 3 runs already home here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eric Thames. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Weak grounder down the line at third. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. 1-0 the count. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. And he strikes him out here. So in now, Jason Castro. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Up next for the swing.
Here's the pitch.
Shortstop.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off-speed.
And he is out on the tag. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. This is grounded foul. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! So stepping in, Christian Yelich. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off, as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The next 0-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. This is popped up. And he's safe. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Here's Ryan Braun now, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
The left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Rosario.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Rosario, the runner at third with no outs. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first down.
Right fielder.
Stepping in, Max Kepler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do something.
Oh, he misses it. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Josh Hader comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hader is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks it, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Mitch Garver will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Fouled away. Gonzalez at second with 2 down. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is under it, and that ends the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Eric Thames. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Buxton going back, and it's gone as they add still another. At the plate, Mike Moustakas, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Mike Moustakas.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Buxton is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter is Monty Grandal. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here's another 0-2. Softly hit out toward short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Number 25, Byron.
First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, a matchup out of the National League West between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Minnesota, The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
First pitch on its way. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. He's got it one away. Stepping into the box, C.J. Cron. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Hit in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Two out, nobody on. And there's ball one. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. Right at the third base. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is right there, one down. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number two. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's just 1 for 6. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Gibson has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Scope over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Nelson.
Hit in the air to center field. After it is Yelich. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Jonathan Scope.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of...
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw will start it out here for Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow.
Hang on. Got time.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And that misses, ball one. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting fifth.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
Ryan Braun.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but
meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's a .314 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Scope has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Too high, 1-0. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in. So they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
two things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that means the pitcher geee-mulah2k3's starts to dig in. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 3 runs already home here. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scope towards second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time. And Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bat.
Oh, he couldn't make the play. Into the box now, Byron Buxton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Now the 2-0. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he will be back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now batting, Christian Yelich. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1. Yelich makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Hit sharply on the ground. Scope is there. Trevor Hildenberger is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Jesus Aguilar will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Yelich, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Yelich is running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Shaw, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hopped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Pops this one up. Arcia over to his right, 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman C.J. Cron. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 7.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And right into the shift. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Line drive to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away, and that means the pitcher Jhoulys Chacín starts to dig in. Grandal stands at second with 2 gone. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance.
And we'll have to. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Nelson Cruz, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. A bare hand for 1 to Aguilar for the double play. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up in. Now back to the
leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch
hits it high and deep out to center field. Buxton ranging back, still going back, and it's gone as they add still another. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First delivery to him on the way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 balls and a strike to Braun.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Shaw is off at first with 2 away. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now a fastball swung on and settling in now, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Hildenberger. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Max Kepler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26. Max.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on the move for second. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game. And that one got a piece of him. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Kepler at second, Polanco at first, 1 gone. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Number 20.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Alex Wilson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Alex.
First delivery to him on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So we're all tied up following the home run. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Yelich, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Past numbers against Alex Wilson. He's 0 for 5. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Digging in once again, Matt Albers trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 43.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there. The throw to the plate. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Striding in, Jason Castro. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Alex Claudio answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Williams Astudillo will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Claudio, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft. Cruz at third, Scope over at second, Gonzalez on at first with 2 down. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. The 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the in. Taylor Rogers enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Buxton is there. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away. Fouled off. 4-4 is our score as we play the sixth. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope's able to get there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tyler Austin is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 31.
Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in on it is Kane, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So coming to the plate, Byron Buxton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now to the plate, C.J. Cron. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Aguilar ranges to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself in the inning. Trevor May gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So here now is the pitcher, Alex Claudio. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
First baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, 0-1 pitch coming. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had...
And he runs out of gas. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eddie Rosario in previous meetings with Alex Claudio. He's 0 for 4.
Rosario.
Here's a pop-up now. Shaw in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Now
stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Popped him up. Grandal has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now
ready for another chance. Jonathan Scope. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And it's fouled away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and so digging in now, Travis Shaw. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
The third baseman, Travis.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Crone is under it, no problem. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Mike Moustakas. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Line toward right center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal trying to hit. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
The 1-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Scope is calling for it, and that's the third out. Ready now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this win. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Number 71.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hit to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Hader, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Mitch Garver will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For Minnesota. Number 18.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
At the plate, George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
George Springer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 107.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Springer, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Stroman, also known as Stro Show at times. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the Silver Slugger Award at second base in the American League last year. You look around and look at how much production they got out of those second basemen last year. That's a pretty special award to take home.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Galvis is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Billy McKinney.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Todd couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he chased it in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. McKinney is retired, and there's one away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that #2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Here's Carlos Correa now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's a .375 hitter.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield, has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Stroman steps into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
1-2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Grichuk moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 10, geee-mulah2k3's.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
Batting 7.
Tyler White will bat next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Marcus Stroman gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-1 home is a ball high and inside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got a 3-for-7 line. First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pilar's there. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Mike Minor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. Two quick strikes to start his afternoon.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop, Lourdes.
Next to bat for Toronto, number 13. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Guzman is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Justin Smoke now. In his career against Mike Minor, he's got a 3-for-7 line. Minor sets. First pitch on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ready on 1-2.
Nope,
and that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 to first. Andrus on to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. Up next for the Rangers, Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Nomar Mazara.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Stroman, also known as Stro Show at times. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. This is pulled into right. Richard is there to put it away for out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
So one away here with the bases empty, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike one. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. Popped up. Gurriel over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6, the third baseman, as Drupal Cabrera.
Here now is Drupal Cabrera. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Cabrera just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. That's inside. 2-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and the side is